Welcome to Fred Achando Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. In case you are watching our channel for the first time, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel. Click the notification bell so that YouTube will recommend our videos for you and give our videos many likes. The death of a Kenyan LGBTQ activist, Edwin Chiloba'S, has sparked a debate that is a taboo in many African countries. Now, LGBTQ, for those who don't know, stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. In many African countries, including my country, Kenya, LGBTQ is still outlawed because many African countries are Christian conservatives, and they do not allow such. Now, Edwin Chiloba'S was based in Eldoret, and he owned some business in Eldoret, and he really was fighting for the rights of the gay community, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community. Now, even as the investigations are still going on, many people believe that he might have faced his death or met his death because of the discrimination that that group is facing in Kenya. And like I said, most African countries do not accept some of these Western beliefs and ideas.
One of the major issues, and it's a holdover from sort of colonial Victorian, is the issue of sexual preference in many African countries. In Kenya, to be gay, the LGBT community is illegal. They just want to have equal rights, the same privacy and equality as all other Kenyans do. Is that something that you aspire to for your country?
I want to be very clear, Christiana. I will not engage in a subject that is of it is not of any major importance to the people and the Republic of Kenya. This is not an issue, as you would want to put it, of human rights or this. This is an issue of society, of our own base as a culture, as a people, regardless of which community you come from. This is not acceptable. This is not agreeable. This is not about Uhuru Kenyatta saying yes or no. This is an issue that the people of Kenya themselves, who have bestowed upon themselves a constitution, right, after several years, have clearly stated that this is not a subject that they are willing to engage in, yeah, at this time and moment. In years to come, possibly long after I'm president, who knows? Maybe our society will have reached a stage where those are issues that people are willing, freely, and open to discuss. I have to be honest with you. And that is the position that we have always maintained. Those are the laws that we have, and those are laws that are 100% supported by 99% of the Kenyan people, regardless of where they come from.
So, you're going to get yourself into trouble because what you've categorically just stated is that this is not an issue for us, for the Kenyan people, yes. And you don't think that the idea of their privacy, their equality, their rights is important. But it's a global issue right now.
It's important to them where they are.
Why is it not important to you
that it
as
is
president
not
of the country?
Important to me as the leader of 49 million Kenyans, and after, if you want to ask me my personal opinion,
what is your personal opinion?
After I finish my process, I can talk about my personal opinion. But as the leader of the people of the Republic of Kenya, I represent that which our people are desirous to be. And I have no choice, but that is my position.
Would you publicly say that people who are LGBT, gay members of the Kenyan population should not be discriminated against, should not be violated, should not be abused?
No Kenyan no Kenyan should be abused, should be, mistreated in any particular. Every Kenyan is protected by law, every single Kenyan. But they also must recognize that their freedoms are also must be taken into the entire context of the society that they live in. Because this is not a question of governments accepting or not accepting. This is a question of society, right?
Currently, it's a legal process.
Yes. And that legal process is based on the society that you live in, and that's why laws are made. So, I think...
You yourself gained worldwide attention a few years ago when you said there was, quote, no room for homosexuality in Kenyan society. I want to know whether you still stand by that.
We have Kenyan law, we have Kenyan constitution, we have our tradition, we have our customs. We will continue to respect other people's customs as they respect our customs and our tradition. I am very clear that we respect everybody and what they believe in, but we also have what we believe in, and we expect to be respected for what we believe in.
So before I ask you to flesh that out and what exactly does it mean, I want to play you what President Kenyatta said to me about this issue.
I will not engage in a subject that is of it is not of any major importance to the people and the Republic of Kenya. This is not an issue, as you would want to put it, of human rights. This is an issue of society, of our own base as a culture, as a people, regardless of which community you come from. This is not acceptable. This is not agreeable.
So he's basically saying homosexuality is not agreeable. You've just said that you're kind of trying to thread the needle, that the law says one thing, but you respect everybody's rights. Will a Ruto administration crack down, like many other leaders in Africa, on the homosexual LGBTQ community, or will you allow them their human rights and their civil rights?
I think on that subject, President Kenyatta was spot on. We do not want to create a mountain out of a molehill. This is not a big issue for the people of Kenya. When it becomes a big issue for the people of Kenya will make a choice. As it is now, we are grappling with 5 million young people who do not have jobs, 4 million people who are hungry, and that is my concern. That is the focus of the people of Kenya.
Now, if you listen carefully to both the former president and the current president, it will show you that African presidents do not accept. Not only that, the president of Zambia was responding to the same question, and this is what he had to say.
We are saying no to homosexuality. Why should we say we're going to be civilized if we only allow it? I think actually we're very primitive now because we are frowning upon homosexuality. Even animals don't do it. Why should we be forced to do it? Because we want to be seen to be smart, to be seen to be civilized and advanced and so on. Retraction or apology would do, but I don't know, to be honest with you, how far this matter will go. Because already you're tying it to aid. If that is how we're going to bring our aids, then I'm afraid the rest can leave us alone in our poverty, and we will continue scrounging and struggling and see how we can get going.
I want to say this. As was put, and rightly so, by our two presidents, Kenya is still not ripe to accept certain beliefs and actions from the Western community. I want to say that the family of Chiloba is really at pain now. And this prompts me to say that I understand that we do not accept certain beliefs. But these people also have their lives. We should not kill them. We can condemn their acts, and we can even decide not to mingle with them if we decide. But taking a life is something that I really feel is not the best way. I'm not in any way, don't misquote me, I'm not in any way trying to advocate for such actions to infiltrate in the society. I have seen CNN, whenever an African president is elected, the first question that they want to pose to that president is whether they are going to accept LGBTQ. And to me, I feel that civilization is not defined by the West. Just like the president of Zambia said it doesn't mean that you are primitive just because you don't accept LGBTQ. And even as Kenya tries to grow to the stature of the West Africa, I want to say that there are things that we can emulate from them, things that are good for us, but there are things that we cannot really accept from the West. I just believe that even the Muslim community do not accept LGBTQ. I'm not a Muslim, I'm a Christian. I know Christianity condemns in the strongest terms possible any idea to get involved into such acts. But I also want to believe that Muslims and even the Hindu community, I believe they don't accept. Let me just say that we live with these people in the society and we know them. Let us shun away from any attempt to kill them. I just want to believe that even as a Christian, we value the sanctity of life. And I know that when you meet an LGBT, a lesbian out there or a gay, you frown. Personally, I frown when I see them because their behavior really scares me. But one thing I cannot do is to take their lives. We should really shun any appetite to kill them or to injure them. Like I said, you can stay away from them as much as you can. You can condemn their behavior, but killing them is one thing that I really feel is not the right way. I don't know what you think, but I'm trying to imagine what the parents of Chiloba feel. Yes, you meet Chiloba there and you feel this is a gay, or you meet some lady there and you say this is a lesbian. But to the parents or relatives of the victims, they still love them. I want to finish by saying this. Let them also respect our rights, not to interfere with what we believe in. Let them not try to force those who don't believe in their activities to get involved. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is a very delicate topic, a taboo even to discuss. And I don't know how you're going to take it, but I'm just saying that let us accept that these people are in the society, but don't kill them. That is my take.